What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's video, let me talk about 10 strange things or very weird thing. Well, maybe not only in a negative way but also in a positive way. The 10 strange things I found in the Luapula province or the Northern Circuit of Zambia, a trip which I've already aborted for now and may be coming back soon. So one of the 10 strange things is what I'm going to talk about, which I found in the Northern Circuit of Zambia. Stay tuned. But with, I would like to give a shout out to my good friend Michelo DIY from UK. I mean, Michelo DIY is a biker. That's why just by the name DIY, do it yourself, he does a lot of stuff, services, fixes his own car, his motorbike. He gave me a lot of tips before I started my motorbike trip. Okay, let's get into the topic. So one of the strange things which I found in the Northern Circuit of Zambia is that I learned it through experience. This April, this is the month of April, what shocked me is that Zambia, the president himself declared Zambia, there is a drought which has been declared a national disaster. But let me tell you, the Northern Circuit of Zambia happens to have a lot of rains compared to the other half of the country, which experience a lot of drought, where agriculture activities takes place. To me, that is very strange to find a same country, one region, plenty rains. Even right now as I'm talking to you, it is still raining in the month of April. A long time ago, by April, there are no rains. So this is why I was saying, I wish some of the government officials would watch some of my videos, because I bring out a lot of positive stuff, not just to criticize government, but to even compliment them. What shocked me is that why government by now is overdue, is long overdue, whether talk, like I always say. The only problem I have with government or any government, politicians, they talk too much than act. Even people themselves, if you are a farmer, you live in Southern Province, you are Tonga, why don't you humble yourself? You are a good farmer. Go to the Northern region of Zambia. You don't need a passport. You go and start farming. Just relocate. You are a farmer, it's your dream. Go to the Northern region of Zambia. In Zambia, where you have gone properly, you can do your farming exercise, and then you can do your thing, practice your farming there. Yeah, it is as simple as that. Start farming, and then where there is a lot of rains, that is what is supposed to be. So that was mystery number one, a lot of rains. Number two, strange thing which I found in the Luapula province, it is similar to number one. The people of Luapula province, for example, to be in particular, they are fish farmers. They love fishing more than the actual farming of maybe growing crops like our staple food, maize. They are not so good in that, in spite of having a lot of rains. But what surprised me was that a place like Lake Bangeulu, there is no fish there. The fish has depleted. Long time ago, that was the place where there would be a lot of fishing. This time around, you go there, fish, to no avail. Nothing is happening in that lake. Fish has depleted. I remember one of the comments, somebody was asking me to say, why can't the government restock the fish in that lake? Even if government restocked the fish, in no time they finish the fish. Even the same fish which they put for breeding, they'll fish it out, in spite of the lake being so large, so massive. But my point is this one. In spite of all that, my idea would be, why allow the lake to be depleted? It's not that there is a fish, but only small fish remaining because of the nest they have done overfishing. So my idea would be, bring about some of you guys have been bringing those they have bringing those suggestions. Why not bring a fish ban? Not even for one season. Like this year, I was told there was no even fish ban. The lake doesn't have fish, but you allow it to even be open. Introduce a fish ban of 2 or 3 years, no fishing, so that the fishing which is there can breed more, or those tiny fish they are getting becomes even bigger. What shocked me was one time I went, when I was coming back from Luapula, when I stopped over in Zambia, they use literally a net, mosquito net, to make sure that no fish escapes their net. Everything, I mean, I even captured that one on camera. Oh. They fish overfishing, so that is one of their problems. To me, that is strange to have such a big lake and no fish. So a lot of fish ban needs to be done there. I know they considered many things, that's the source of employment. Yes, source of employment, but they are not balancing nature, because the fish is finishing. If they are to allow that without even restocking, just to introduce fish ban, that lake will have a lot of fish, I'm telling you. A third thing which I learned in the northern region of Zambia is that my tribe, I'm Bemba. Yes, although my Bemba is twisted because of living too much in this part of Zambia. I never grew up where I came from. My father came from Kasama and Chinsali, of course. But I was shocked, just like we talk of Tongas. Tongas has got many other languages. Do you know that a Tonga person can be speaking with an Ila, Sala, Lenje, you know, Ila, and yet they are able to understand each other in spite of speaking different languages. So there are languages which are similar. Even the Tonga itself, there's a Tonga called Tokalea, there's a Tonga called Zambezi Tonga, whatever, from the valley. Very different, but they are odd. So they are similar tribes. The same way, I was surprised, Bemba has many versions. In Bemba, you are aware that there's a language called Swaka. Swaka sounds like Bemba. There is Lala, it is like Bemba. Lamba, it is like Bemba, you know. Then we are talking of this language here in Masaiti. What is it? Yes, the Lambas. Then when I was in Zambia, there is what they call the Unga people. There is Abenangumbo. There is the Kabende. Then as I continue going to Mansa, I found another tribe called the Aushi. All those sound like Bemba. So Bemba has many segments, more than 10 languages are just sounding like Bemba, but it's not Bemba. So a Bemba can be speaking, and then there is another version of Bemba. As I went to Matakazembe in Mwansabombwe, there is another language called the Aushi. No, Lunda. That is another version. So Bemba has got, to me, nobody told me that, but because I'm Traveltainment, as I went around, I found out all those differences, which really shocked me. I was surprised by having those discoveries. Okay, now let's talk about biking. Another strange thing which I found in Luapula there was me, Traveltainment. I learned how to drive a motorbike. I've been driving for more than 20 years cars, but I got a motorbike same day from the shop. Taught myself, did a view. By the way, before I got my bike, I had to get what they call a provisional driver's license. I went for test, more than 70 questions, which I passed, of course. Which shocked me was, before I could get a license, yes, I had zero idea. I had very little idea, but I knew I'm going to learn how to cycle a bike and still go to the northern region. The dream had always been there when I was using a bicycle. Here is me. I learned how to drive, but the first trip, learn how to drive, within 2 days I'm on my way to the Northern Circuit of Zambia, more than 1,000 kilometers just in that region, moving from Samfya, Mansa, Mwense, all those regions, Kawambwa, Mporokoso, all those regions I was using a motorbike. More than 1,000 kilometers of using a motorbike without experience. To me, that was strange. I'm so much a goal-oriented person. When I pursue a dream, I don't give up. This is why I still say it again. If it is in your power, guys, I've got all the whole part of Zambia to explore tourism, to explore wildlife, to explore other resources which God has blessed us with, to show even the other towns, land, everything. If it is in your power to sponsor me, please do not shy away. Please do sponsor my videos. I'm open to that. I need to go around Zambia and showcase to you such things, such stories about Zambia. I believe at the moment I'm the only vlogger, or I'm the vlogger who beats everyone as far as going around Zambia today. Fact, comment if you know anyone who moves around Zambia more than me. Since I now have a motorbike, I'll go places which no other person has ever visited. The shocking thing was what we call the tourism. I believe you guys have encouraged me. Why doesn't government respond? I do a lot of stuff, but very little. What surprised me is that places like in Samfya, I found what is known as the tourism center. Every time I go there, the place is closed. I wonder. Yet they are even saying this place was officially opened by Minister of Tourism, Honorable Sikumba. I was shocked. The place, all the time I've been there, I would go there, the place is closed, it doesn't work. I'm surprised what tourism they are promoting in that region. I'm shocked. There is very little. I'm not going to speak a lot of good about them. Yeah, that shocks me. And anyway, there are many things. The tourism agency or just Zambians at large, I don't know why they don't believe in us, or people like me, why they don't believe in people like Traveltainment to promote Zambia, or to say let's support Traveltainment, let's sponsor him to reach out to more places. At my personal level, I'm able to promote. I'm sure a lot of stuff I've shown you. Government or even the media has never shown you. Yet at my personal level, with your support by watching videos and a few people once in a while who sponsor me to go around promoting my country, Zambia, to the world, of course. Another strange thing I found in that region, I can combine it with me cycling, riding a bike for the first time, was me riding a Gatoma. I think that bike is there. I don't know whether you can see it, whether it can appear in the camera. There's a bike there. This bike, guys, has shocked me beyond doubt. This motorbike is a Chinese, not original Honda. It's a replica of a Honda model known as Honda XL, which could be 3-4 times more expensive. But out of that, boom, that bike was able to do for me, take me places where other bikes, instead of costing me more, which I couldn't. This is my first step, and I know I'm still growing. One day I'll reach to the models like which my friend Michero DIY is able to ride. Michero DIY started slow, but within a short time, 125, he kept on advancing. Right now he's got a 650 cc Honda. Me, I have a 200, and a Chinese, not a Honda original model, yet it is taking me place. Please thank God for me. Talk to my friends at Gatoma for the deal they gave me. Those guys have been so good. Please do well. In case you need a motorbike in Zambia, please reach out. There is Moses Ngwenya from the Carousel Shopping Mall. I found these guys have never told me about this. I can tell you, I found they have branches. Of course, their headquarters in Chipata. Here in Lusaka, Kamwala they have. I saw another one at the Westgate Shopping Mall opposite the Lumumba station. There's Gatoma. I found Gatoma in Mansa. I found Gatoma in Serenge. I was shocked. I'm sure there are other places. One day I'll sit down with them so that they can tell me, so that I can promote them even better, because those are good guys, I can tell you. They are promoting these motorbikes. I'm told even the president, not I'm told, I saw even pictures, the president has been supporting them buying motorbikes for one of his ranches or farms, which they use motorbikes at his farm. Yeah, maybe his ranches to use. He also supports Gatoma enterprises. So these guys are the best in Zambia as I'm talking to you where motorbikes are concerned. Another strange thing, I don't know whether number 6, whether you say number 7, whatever answer you tell me, it is right. What shocked me in Zambia is that this is why I was saying, ooh, although someone said, please, I should reverse my word when I said politicians are very wicked. Somebody said, please reverse that word. You know, I don't think I should reverse. Politicians can be wicked people. Right now in Zambia, we have 0. Electricity generation is terrible right now. We have what is known as load shedding. In spite of having, yes, load shedding, we understand the Lake Kariba, Livingstone, where the falls is, Zambia. I have always said 2 definitions of Zambia. When you say, how do you define Zambia? I say, Zambia, welcome to Zambia, the land of hundreds of waterfalls. I failed to capture many waterfalls due to resources and also too much rains. What shocked me in that region is that we are unable to generate electricity in spite of the poor rainfall pattern. Go to Northern Circuit where it rains heavily. Why all these years? They know they don't have electricity in this part of the region. In the Northern Circuit, of course, I saw other places like Musonda Falls, there's electricity generation. But how about the other falls? Why don't you generate electricity from the place where we have a lot of waterfalls? Why don't you generate more power there? Yes, I hear. Why do we rush to solar? Do this. Solar is good, but what we have there is more than enough. For years and years, speech. I always say, politicians just do talk. Am I a heavy criticizer of this government? Hell no. If you were to tell me to compare the PF and UPND, of course I'll choose the UPND. Those odd whatever PF, of course they can go and rest forever. But what I'm saying is that these politicians, no wonder people say politicians are really wicked people. Why don't you? We are suffering with electricity, yet waterfalls, hundreds of them. Tourism is 0 there. They are not even helping a lot. In fact, I'm surprised on your videos, I'm sure. Comment down below if the waterfalls have been showing. Some of you saw them for the first time because tourism is not well advertised. Yet, those same people who always hate on small people like me, like Traveltainment at my level, to say, well, you have the strength to do this. Why don't we support you? Why don't we sponsor you to continue advertising Zambia? They can never do that. I've tried that several times. They would rather use even a foreigner. Zambians are very strange people. I've seen a foreigner coming to Zambia, I won't mention names. YouTuber from another country comes to Zambia, doing what I'm doing, they sponsor them. A fellow Zambian like me who lives here, that one will just show and disappear. They will never even, they'll just show once, they'll sponsor them. Me who lives here, Zambians will never do that. Government will never do that. Tourism, let me just say it as raw as it is. Tourism Council, Zambia Tourism or National Heritage, whatever, they will never do that, but they will sponsor a foreigner. I was surprised. One time I promoted one airline. Well, let me say it. If they get to me, that's okay. They come and partner with me. There was a time I took a flight from here to Ndola supporting Zambia Airways. Yes, they did. But do you know that a foreigner comes today? He's just here for days. They sponsor him, give him a free ticket to fly from Lusaka to Livingstone. Me, I'm using my money, promoting their airline, promoting Zambia. They have never done that. The airline here in Zambia. Why? We believe so much in foreign. Raw as it is, I'm telling you the truth. That is what Zambians do. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I'm not lying. If you are, why don't they contact me? Yeah. I've promoted them. Zambia Airways, I have done a promotion. I took a flight from here, not from them. A flight to Ndola. Using my own money, or using you guys who are watching, who watches my videos to sponsor me. Yet I saw a YouTuber from another country being given a flight from here, Lusaka, to Livingstone, free, promoting them. But me, they can never do that. Strange Zambians. Will I stop what I'm doing? No. Until I see the kind of change I'm looking for, I'll continue promoting Zambia, because this is my motherland. Another strange thing, guys, which I saw in the Northern Circuit of Zambia. I don't know whether it's number 8 or whatever, whichever number, you are so right. I was shocked. One of the things, everywhere I went, there is very little tourism. I was in Mansa, where there is Ntumbachushi. You come from Mansa to go to Kawelume. You come from Mansa to go to Mambilima. Not Mambilima, sorry. What is this? Rumangwe Falls. You can go there to other waterfalls. Is that the lodging business or hotel business is a booming business which you can invest in. That is strange. There are many lodges. I can tell you, when I went to, I had to lodge outside town, outside the center, because all the lodges were taken. There were workshops. There were a lot of visitors in Kawambwa. I couldn't find a lodge. I came during daytime. I kept on going round and round and round until I had to find this Munkanta Lodge. Munkanta Lodge. I believe that is a council. It's a council guest house. At the further end, last minute, I had to get a room which even didn't have water or toilet facility. I had to go and use the toilet outside. Yeah. It is what it is. So that is another business you can, even near the lodges, near these waterfalls. People love to camp there, but a lot of them will not have. That is another business. Very strange. So it's a business opportunity for you people. Yeah. Once again, is it in your power to sponsor me? Maybe you may not be a company. You may be a company as an individual. Please do support me. My WhatsApp line is open. I intend to go Zambia like no other. Someone asked me, do you have a dream to travel other countries? 100%. Malawi, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, South Africa, everywhere I want to travel. I'm called Traveltainment. But what is the point of me going to showcase Lake Malawi? And yet I've never showed you half of our Zambian waterfalls. That is hypocrisy. I can't do that. I want to show you a lot of Zambia before I can go and show you the world. Wow, another strange thing is I was shocked a little bit. Kawambwa, member of parliament for Kawambwa is the Honorable Nixon Chilangwa. Yes. From Kawambwa there is Mporoko. So I was more disappointed with the well, even a bit Honorable Nixon Chilangwa, how the roads are so terrible. You know, these days there is what is known as CDF. CDF has been increased so much. I'm not talking about tarmac, just mere grading the roads. I found terrible roads in Mporokoso. Even the bridge being washed away where CDF money, trust me, having a grader to just grade the roads were terrible. Very bad roads. I could not even, I wanted to continue, I couldn't, because just ordinary grading the road, the CDF is more than enough to do all those projects. So I was, yeah, Kawambwa member of parliament. That was Honorable Nixon Chilangwa. Not much. He is even better. The worst one was Brian Munduvire. Brian Munduvire, well, I'm calling out politicians now. Brian Munduvire is a member of parliament for Mporoko. So I went in the area. Ordinary villagers were cutting logs to put them on the bridge just to allow vehicles, you know, to allow especially motorbikes. Vehicles, I don't know how they would pass on that bridge. While I saw, I think that was the DC, although I found the district commissioner from Mporoko, so he had even come up to the bridge using a very bad road which just needs grading. Even a motorbike, my motorbike was struggling. these are tourism potential areas. The MPs, I don't know. Abraham Munduwire even wants to be president. You want to be president in your constituency, you can't even grade roads. That's why I say politicians are wicked people. Are you angry because I'm attacking politicians? Well, I'm a Zambian, I can still attack them. Now, the other thing, maybe let me end today's video here by telling you that I was impressed with the people of the Northern Circuit of Zambia, Wapura province. Very camera friendly people. Even when they see you with a camera, fuel attendants, we are very good. Ordinary citizens, they see you filming, they want to come in your camera. I was shocked. You go to the waterfalls, Mark, especially the guide I had that in Tumbachushi, Kabwelume, everywhere I went, the guides are so nice and welcoming. They always want to help you. They're even saying, well, are you documenting? Okay, I can say something. Like Mr. Munkanda from Ntumbachushi was the best of them all to give me. Said, no, even on camera, I'm able to tell your audience about the history of the waterfalls. I was really impressed. Camera people, you go to town, no one is saying, hey, why are you filming? Other parts of Zambia, it always happens. Sometimes you have to film certain places incognito, but the Northern Circuit of Zambia, they were so good. I'll be back. Trust me, I'll be back in that region. I haven't finished. I don't think I even reached half. I never reached Luwengu, Mbala, Kasama. I never went to all those places. I never showed all the waterfalls I need to do. I'll be back. See you in my next one. Peace.